Uh, we're all good? Alrighty. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. We are gonna go right into talking just a little recap on season 1. As you guys can see, our champs from season 1, OMiT Academy, they won very convincingly throughout their time in every match they played, taking out really tough opponents in like Soundwave Blue and Rally Royals. They are back for season 2. Can't wait to see what they do. With a brand new squad as well. And then our season 1 regular season MVP is someone from Rally Royals and Z Adam Savage. If you were watching Z Adam, get with Tricky. He has something for you. MVP is a pretty prestigious award that you get here. Means you were the best player in the league that season. Whether you were the reason your team was winning every match or you just outperformed everyone. Good job on the MVP, Z Adam, and also good job to OMiT Academy on your season 1 win. Kind of going into everything, it was a really good season 1. Everyone was involved, and I can't wait to see what the season 2 holds for us as we move on into talking about season 2. Trig, you're good to go next. Kind of a little introduction with everything. We are going back to the spreadsheet for a lot of the stats and stuff. A lot of people were wanting to, and makes it a little cleaner. I know for you guys as new teams, we are going to go over a little bit about rules, which I'll have Dover here in a second go through that real quick. If you guys have any questions, make a ticket, or you can shoot me a DM. You can shoot any of the admins a DM if you need to, but please make a ticket first because all admins will see that. It's also just a lot quicker if someone makes a ticket. Someone will respond faster. So, with that being said, Dover, do you want to quickly go over any of the rules?
Yes. So, hello everyone. A lot of the returning teams will know who I am. I am Dovakins, usually referred to by Dova. I focus the front end. You'll see me a lot in the league, whether it's issues with matches and tickets, enforcing rules. You'll see me a lot. I'm there. As for the changes, so I will say to start off, there have been some rule changes due to some situations in season 1. There is no longer a player skin ban, so use what you like unless there is an issue that arises later on. So if they release a skin and it's the head disappears for some reason, because that's happened, or it's too difficult to see on the map, we may put out a new rule. But as of right now, that is not the case. So yes, you can be scummy and all wear black skins. No one can say crap about it right now. And there has been the rule added for blueprints. No blueprints are allowed in any match due to the blam blam blueprint giving you a competitive advantage. All blueprints are gone. That does not entail skins. If you have a camo, feel free to use it. As for what Doc said earlier for the tickets, please submit tickets if there's any issue. We can't stress this enough, and we've said it multiple times. the tickets are the fastest way to get a hold of an admin. And this applies to any match disputes, any issues, breaking of GAs, anything like that. Yes, you can DM an admin, but that might not work in your favor. Submitting a ticket will always get an admin's attention. Doc, I think you're good to go.
Sweet. Yep. Thank you, Dova, on that. Yep, those are the rules. So, any questions on anything, like we said, make a ticket. It's just, it'll make everything so much smoother for you guys if you guys just make the ticket, because all admins will answer. Like, any one of us can just pick up the ticket and answer. If you have a problem with an admin, DM either myself, Doc, or Tricky. If you have a problem with me, just DM Tricky. If any other questions arrive that you just need to quickly ask, you can ask it in the general chat. If it's just something simple, like you just have a quick question about
Actually, do
what
something to
somebody
add.
has, some like, hey, can I get a sub? Like, you need to ask that in general chat real quick. Go ahead, it's fine. Or shoot a DM on it. That's fine. Go ahead.
I do want to add, due to some players worrying about this. So yes, we do have some teams in the ZGL that are owned or GM'd by an admin. So to keep everyone, on the same page, and for you guys not to think there's any favoritism, for instance, if there's an issue with Division Zero or Remorse or anything like that, the GM who is an admin, will have no part in any of the decision making that has to go with that team. So you won't have to worry and think that an admin's, trying to snake you out of something or anything like that. It will be handled by another admin not related to said team.
Normal GAs, bud, on guns.
Along with the blueprints.
Yeah, Kazard, just blueprints, and then your normal GAs for guns. That's what the bans are for guns. I don't want to spin that on accident. Let me just kind of shout out on some of the returning teams. We got quite a bit. I know some organizations, because there's a lot of teams that are part of the organization that played in season 1. Morse Gaming, bringing back 2 teams. They played season 1. They've been here since season 3 of last year. So great that they're back. Soundwave brings back 2 teams. They've been here since season 4 of last year. It's great to see that they're back. Rally Royals has played the past 3 seasons. Glad that they're back. I believe they finished top 8 last season, and Soundwave Blue finished top 2, finished 2nd place. So that's really good see that they're back. Elite Esport has, I believe, 4 teams in. Glad that they're back. Lucky. Can't wait to see what your guys' teams do. And then you got Zoned Out Gaming, or ZXG, I should say. They're bringing back 2 teams in red and purple. I think purple's a new team for them. And then Cabal is only bringing back 1 team. They had 3 teams last season, but they're just going to do 1 this season. Glad you're back as well. Division 0 is bringing back 2 teams, which I believe they have a roster from prior organization that played here last season, which we'll get to that later. We got Frigid Esports. They are bringing in 1 team in terms of name-wise, but I believe the 2 teams under their org. We got OMiT Academy coming back, our reigning champs. Galaxy Gaming also coming back. And then a couple of the teams that are just brand new coming in that you guys will probably know. You got FaZe Black Academy, and Texas Rage coming in. They are two teams that I know have been around, that everyone kind of knows who they are. I mean, everyone kind of knows who FaZe Black Academy is, so a lot of you guys prepare for some competition because it's going to be fun to see. And then got a lot of new teams in High Five Esports, Ego Squad, Elite Force, Efficiency Nation, Smoked Out, Dream Gaming, Future Black, Endeavor Black, Lucid Empire, Team Iron Wolf, and Purpose Gaming. Shout out to you guys that are new. Can't wait to see what you bring to Season 2. If any other teams watching and you guys want to put a team in, there is still time for after today, where if we get enough teams that want to come in, we will add another group in. So right now we're sitting at 30. If we get 6 more teams, we'll make another group. And that whoever the next 6 teams are, you'll be a group by yourself. It's enough of our rambling, or my rambling, I should say. We'll get straight into group reveal. I'm gonna spin right off the rip and see who gets put in Group A. Like, we're gonna go down one group at a time. Not one group at a time, but one person gonna be put in each group. Right off the rip, High Five Esports, you are being put in Group A. I'm gonna remove you guys so that way you guys don't get rolled up twice. Okay, now we're gonna go down to Group B. So who's gonna be the first team out of Group B? Zoned Out Gaming Purple. I have no clue anything out of these past 2 teams other than they're both new. Org-wise, ZXG is not new. High Five is new. I don't know anything about ZXG Purple. I don't know anything about High Five. Good luck to you guys in your 2 groups. Down to 3. Group C. Texas Rage. Oh. All right, Texas Rage. I don't know anything about their team, just that their organization's a little known. So I'm really excited to see what they do out of Group C. I do know that this is going to be a pretty good team to go against. So whoever gets put in this group, bring your competitiveness because they're pretty good.
From what we know, at least.
All right, we're in D, Group D. Ooh, Smoked Out. Another new team coming in. Not much I can really say about them. I like all these teams so far are newer teams. Just kind of seeing how they go once the season starts, because don't really know too much about them. So let's see what they do. Group B.
Lucky wants to put all his teams in one group.
And no, Lucky, that I don't think you'll have fun with that. FaZe Black Academy in Group E. Obviously, everyone pretty much knows about FaZe Black Academy. They got a lot of good under 18 kids. Thanks, Patchy. They just added some new kids to their team. Can't wait to see what they do in the league. They are known. Like, all of them are known. So, like, you got Confid, you got Derek the Goat, you got Hyde, you got Blur. More. I know those 4. Sorry if I don't know who the 5th one is. That's my fault.
Patchy's so nice. One person likes you, Doc.
Yeah. I know him. He's being annoying. It's fine though. So good luck to FaZe Black Academy. I know you guys are probably one of the favorites, so it should be quite interesting for everybody. They will bring the A game, but just so you know, no one's unbeatable. You guys, anyone can win on any day.
They're pretty close to it, though.
We're back to Group A, by the way. We'll just stick with E. We'll stick with E. We'll go back up. Oh, Soundwave Dynasty. Or Soundwave White. Whatever you guys are wanting to be named. Alright, you put them in A. That's fine. We can go back to A.
Oh, yeah, that's the format, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. We're good. Soundwave Dynasty White, they're back. They played last season. I don't remember what they placed offhand. I do know they had a little run in losers, so they are bringing back a pretty solid squad. So that will be interesting to see how these groups shape out and kind of talk a little bit towards at the end when they round out on how everyone's going to look. That's a team to watch. They're going to be pretty competitive. Group B. Future Black or Dream? Oh, Future Black. Another new team. Not really sure how they are as they join Group B with
ZXG
Purple. So it's going to be really interesting as this gets going. Like all these new teams are going to be put in brackets, and then you got return teams. It's like where's everyone going to land? Going down to Group C.
Lucky's hilarious.
Lucky is definitely hilarious. Dream Gaming. They will be joining Texas Rage in Group C. Once again, I do not know much about Dream Gaming. They are a new team, at least here. So it will be definitely interesting to see how these teams unfold.
I'm very curious to see how all these groups are going to end up.
A lot of the only one returning team's been put out so far.
That's true.
Elite Esports Academy. I believe this is a new team. I know Lucky's at work. He cannot confirm or deny this right now. In terms of academy-wise, I believe this is a brand new team for him. And the Elite Esports teams. Definitely interesting to see what they will do. As they are joining Smoked Out in Group D. So definitely going to see how this all unfolds with maybe Lucky gets all four Elite Esports teams in his thing. That'd be actually hilarious. As we get down, we're going to Group B. Who will be joining FaZe Black? Elite Esport Pink. Well, Lucky's not going to be getting his goal of getting every team in the same group. But hey, at least they're close. DDE.
Good luck against FaZe Black.
Get to go against FaZe Black. That'll be a good challenge for you guys. I don't know anything about Elite Pink. I believe they're a brand new team.
I believe they're the two in chat currently talking. Ashley 2K and I don't know how to pronounce that other name.
Hey, it's okay. Maybe you can talk to Lucky about switching with the Academy team. Alright, going in back up to Group A.
Unfortunately, no, you cannot pay for a respin.
Endeavor Black. Once again, another new team. They're going to be joining High Five Esports and Soundwave Dynasty. A lot of these new teams, it's like don't take it wrong if we don't know too much about you and we don't talk about you as maybe as the other returning teams. It's just there's not a lot we know about you. You're brand new, so it's kind of a wait and see approach for all of that.
I'm excited to see these new teams play, though. Some
I am
new blood
excited
in the
too.
ZGL.
I am too. We are going down to Group B. Who will be joining ZXG Purple and Future Black? Reigning champs have still not been taken out. Cabal. They're returning one team. I don't know which team they returned from last season. It's definitely going to be. Cabal was pretty good last season in terms of where they were placing. I believe they made a nice little run down in losers. I believe they ended up getting top 12, so they're sitting pretty good in terms of returning. Gonna be definitely, as this whole shapes up, never know what's gonna come out of that Group B.
And let's see who's going to sit there with Texas Rage and Dream Gaming.
Elite Force. Hello, Elite Force. Welcome
Another new team.
to another new team. That's as much as I can
Really hard.
say.
It's really hard to, keep
I can
conversation
talk.
going about these teams when we haven't gotten any that we've actually really know.
Finally, we're getting a team that is returning. Dova, you want to talk about this since this is your team?
Oh, which one is it? Let me see.
Purple.
Division 0 Purple. Well, that is a brand new Division 0 team. And that is, well, brand new for Division 0, not brand new for the ZGL. That is Insanity, Was, Zeloxides, and CJ. Along with, we have some substitutes that I'm hoping can actually make an impact. We've got Ego, who used to be known as Rise, who is actually our SND kill leader for Modern Warfare 2 Season 4, with 15 kills in the SND.
For extra context, Division 0 Purple used to be Res Miami. So those of you guys that didn't fully recognize the names, it's Res Miami's team. They have joined Division 0.
They want somewhere better.
Yeah. And then they joined Elite Esports Academy and smoked out in that group. Going down to Group B, who will be joining Esports Pink and FaZe Black? Lucid Empire or Rally? Lucid Empire. Really wish I knew more about your guys' teams. For you guys that are new. Good luck down in that group. Yeah, we'll move on. Sorry, guys. It sounds so mean when I'm just like, I don't know what to say about these teams.
Well, we don't at
Go
this
back up
point.
to Group A.
But once we start learning who these teams are, they'll get the recognition in the podcast.
Oh, Remorse Gaming Black. They are joining Soundwave Dynasty, Endeavor Black, and High Five Esports. Remorse Gaming Black. Not a new team in terms of playing here. I mean, they were originally Remorse Reapers. Name changes. So they're back. The team itself, it was a solid team last season. Not like stellar. Won a couple games and losers. Made it playoffs. Won like a game or two in losers. But in terms of like, it's a new team that's joined. So I mean, the team is not new to the league. They did play back in season 3. They played in season 2 and season 4 of last year's COD for ZGL. So definitely interested to see what they'll do. So I mean, welcome Remorse Gaming Black.
Who's roster for this one?
I know it was X8 Joker was the one that was returning. And I'm unsure if the other ones are returning players or not.
Interesting. The next one, who's in Cabal?
Which I will say this: I already know there's going to be a little bit of bad blood between Soundwave Dynasty and Remorse Gaming Black, as there are some former teammates from the two teams that aren't really big fans of each other. Hey, dog, I just said X8 Joker. I know you're not a big fan of him. That will be some fun games to watch. I'm not going to lie.
I'll have my eyes open on the tickets for that one.
Alrighty.
Let's spin the wheel.
On to Group B. Who's joining? Who's joining ZFC Purple featuring Cabal? Frigid Esports. Frigid Esports, they returned. They did come in with 3 teams last season, and they're only coming back with 1. They had one. I don't know which team this one is offhand, but they did have a team do what pretty decently in the season, and they did make play with one of their teams. Won a couple games down losers, so like it's a solid team coming back. Solid organization also coming back. So as we're getting closer to more of the returning teams, you're just gonna see a lot that where it's like these guys have been here, so we're gonna have to talk a little more about them. We just know more about them. So, hey dog, definitely interesting to see what these teams are gonna be doing. Definitely glad to see Frigid Esports back. Next group. Sounds like an ad.
Ego Squad.
Ego Squad. I think this team just entered like yesterday. I'm also waiting. Okay, so some people got ads.
Once again, we know nothing of Ego Squad.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
I guess spin for the next.
All right, I will. Ego Squad. No, pretty much nothing about this team. I just know that they are just entered it not too long ago, so definitely interesting to see what they will end up doing. I just don't know too much about them.
I'm hoping this wheel doesn't pop on the other Division 0 team.
It just did.
No way.
Division 0 Black.
All right.
I mean, they're joining Division 0 Pro, Elite Esports Academy, and Smoked Out. Division 0 Black and Division 0 Pro. That will be inter-org fight to watch, and I'm all for it. I can't wait to see it.
I'm a little curious on how this will turn out. It will definitely be a game that I'm going to get casted.
Definitely interested. I love watching inter-org matches. We've had a couple. Can get pretty funny to watch in terms of like how everyone interacts, but it also gets a little not like straight up personal, but like it can get heated because it's guys that you're scrimming all the time, or guys that you're part of an org with. So like there's egos will get tested, especially if like one team that has been doing pretty well and another team comes in and just beats the team that's been doing pretty well. Now it's like, oh, egos are boosted, or hey, we just beat you guys. Now we're the better team. So like
it's gonna be a repeat of Modern Warfare 2 Season 4 when we had Res Miami Black and Res Miami Orange against each other for third place.
Oh yeah. All right, on to the next group. Who is joining? FaZe Black Academy, Elite Esports Pink, and Lucid Empire. Oh my lord! I called this earlier. I called it earlier. I was hoping OMiT and FaZe would get put in the same bracket because it's two top tier academy teams. So I don't know anything about this new team. OMiT Academy has a brand new team, but in terms of them as an organization, they just won our season 1. One of their players, Hyde from season 1, has gone over to FaZe Black Academy. This will be a really good match to watch because it's going to have a former player from the OMiT battling his former team, and OMiT hoping to one-up FaZe as they have done in the past. So this will be a really fun match to watch. I hope it gets streamed. Actually, I will pay anyone to stream this match because this is a fun match to watch. It will pit arguably the top 2 favorites coming into here against each other in the regular season. So you can kind of get to see what that will look like early on.
I'm so excited for this. We need that casted on the big screen.
Back on A. Elite Esports White. I don't know if you're here, Lucky. I don't know if this is the one that I'm thinking of, but Elite Esports White, I believe, made playoffs last season, which Elite Esports has been here for 2 seasons now. This will be their 3rd season. They were our most improved team in terms of what they did. They went from not winning a game. I don't even know if they won a map in our season 4 of MW2, our very last season, to going 3-2 and making playoffs. So it's just a massive jump that they had that just makes it everything really special to watch because it's just most improved team. It was definitely them. Can't wait to see what you guys do as you're joining ZXG Purple, Future Black. Oh, I'm so sorry. I looked at the wrong one. High Five Esports, Soundwave Dynasty, Endeavor Black, Remorse Gaming Black. As you guys join them in Group A. Alrighty, now we're down to Group B. Who will be joining these teams? Purpose Gaming. Once again, new team. Not really sure where they're gonna go. Good luck as you are joining ZXG Purple, Future Black, Cabal, and Frigid. That Group B is looking pretty good too.
The Group B is going to be interesting because there's
Definitely
quite a few teams.
Group C.
We don't know. Group C though, we have 4 teams currently.
4 new teams. 4 new teams. Oh well, Remorse Gaming. They're in Group
4
C.
4 new teams and then Remorse.
Yeah. So 4 new teams, and then as Remorse Gaming will be joining Texas Rage, Dream Gaming, Elite Force, and Ego Squad. Remorse Gaming, the first team is actually making a reappearance as they haven't been here since MW2 Season 4. Took a little hiatus. Brand new team on it. Definitely interested to see what they're going to end up doing. Not new players, as both of them have 2 of the players on the team have played last season. You guys will find out who they are later on, as you will for all the other teams. Definitely interesting to see what they will do.
You make me spill the beans on my roster, but not yours.
Nope. Hey, I didn't make you. You just did it. I feel so bad.
Let's see who's in.
It is a crazy division, Ashley. I'm sorry. As we get down to Group D, who will join Smoked Out, Elite Esports Academy, and then the 2 Division Zeros? Rally. Oh my. It is Rally.
Oh.
Rally has to play Division 0 twice now. There was a little bickering back and forth on the last time they played. Definitely gonna be interesting who wins these matches.
For the people who are new, and don't know what happened in season 1, the blueprint rule has been added due to the match between Rally Royals and Division Zero.
Yes. And it will definitely be interesting to see how this all shapes out for that division, as you got some heavy hitters in that division with Rally Royals and Division Zero Purple, as because that Division Zero Purple under Res Miami placed, I believe, top 6. Rally Royals also placed top 7. So two really good teams put in that division. They're gonna go at it.
But now let's see who's the next team that's going to be in this group. I'm so sorry for you.
Imagine it's Soundwave Blue. I'm not spinning this yet, guys. This is not rigged, just so you know. But just imagine it's Soundwave Blue, because Soundwave Blue was our runner-ups. All right. If they get put in this division is the hardest division by far.
I already think it is.
Am I? Yeah, there's 30. So we've done 24 so far. We're on the last group in terms of where we're at.
Yeah, once we put in this team, we've got one for each group again.
Let's use.
Yeah, but we still need 6 teams.
I haven't spun yet for the last. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have 5.
You're good. You're good. All right, who is it gonna be? I hope my prediction's not right. Oh,
I hope it is,
my
because your prediction
gosh!
is right.
I'm sorry. I jinxed it. Look, that group already. You're taking Soundwave Blue has. They've been here for now 3 seasons now.
I'm sorry, Ashley.
Technically 4 under a different organization, but they've been here for 4 seasons. Their average placement is like top 4 here. So that's a really good group in terms of who's all going against each other. You got Soundwave Blue, you got OMiT Academy, you got FaZe Black, you got Elite Esports Pink, and you got Lucid. That's a pretty dark. As we're getting down to the last
group.
5.
Very deadly group.
That will definitely be the biggest competitive group out there.
Well, that just means the girls get to shine against some of the top teams.
Exactly. Take out these top teams. Efficiency Nation, once again, brand new team. Know really nothing about them. Can't wait to see what they do as they finish out Group A. So now Group A. Curious how that's gonna go. We'll go over each group at the end. Kind of finish this one up. Going into Group B. Zoned Out Gaming Red. We will have another inter-org fight. I'm just saying. We're going to get 2 of those. We're going to go over that later. Zoned Out Gaming Red. They've been here now. They've played 3 out of the last 4 seasons here. In terms of that. But the organization has been here since season 1 of last year. Their average placement is 12th, I believe. That's a solid team. Can't wait to see what they do. Especially as they're going to play against their other team, as well as a couple other returning teams.
I believe ZXG Purple is another all-female team.
I'm unsure. We might have 2 all-female teams. Helix Esports has joined Group C. Helix Esports
is not Helix Esports.
I know. This name will be changed, just so you guys know. Once we figure out what that name is, as they have. This is Elite. This is Elite Esports 4th team. They merged with each other like right before this, so we'll figure that out what their name is unless they are keeping Helios Esports for this league. Well, that will be most likely changed this weekend. As we get down to the last two teams,
what
Galaxy
does that
Gaming,
leave us? Galaxy Gaming
and
and
Team Iron Wolf, who are gonna round out our last two spots. Like, where are they gonna go? Oh, Team Iron Wolf barely getting into Group D. I don't know too much about them, but this was a team that was like right off the rip. They joined halfway through season, like, hey, when
that Wolf with a U?
It is Wolf with a U. I am very curious how this is gonna go because this team was so eager to come in. I mean, they come in like I think week 5 of our season 1, and they were just like, "Hey, we're ready for season 2. When's the signups?" They were the first team to sign up. I can't wait to see what this team does because they come in, they're bringing energy. I forgot to remove this. 1 second, guys. Obviously, we're just gonna spin it for fun. Galaxy Gaming. You guys are put in the last group. I don't know anything about this new team. It's not a new team in terms of coming into the league. They played last season, but they went 0-5 with a whole different roster. Now they're coming in with a brand new roster. Let's see if they can redeem what they did last season. All right. As we're going through everything, we'll kind of give you guys just like little rundowns and just going through it. Obviously, out of Group 1, or Group A, I should say, you got High Five Esports, Soundwave Dynasty, Endeavor Black, Remorse Gaming Black, Elite Esports White, and Efficiency Nation. You got 3 new teams, 3 returning teams. Out of all of them, you're going to have teams that are known. So, like, you got Dynasty, Elite Esports White. They're coming back with essentially the same rosters. So, being teams that have returned from the playoffs, they got a little edge on them. And then you got, like, returning Org and Remorse Gaming Black. Don't know what they're going to bring in terms of team-wise, but at least it's going to be some competition. You got new teams. So, like, these returning teams do not know anything about these new teams. These new teams can come in and just smoke the waters. Going down into Group B, you have ZXG Purple. New team. Not new org, but new team. Whole new team. We'll see what they do because they're a new team. They're going to have... This is another one where it's 3 returning, 3 new. ZXG Purple's got to play ZXG Red at some point in the regular season. That is going to be so fun to watch. Same thing with like the Division 0 ones. It's inter-org fighting. It is so fun to watch. This one, we are like the inter-org fights, we're going to make sure these are streamed. Because it's going to be fun to watch those. And then we got Cabal and Frigid, both returning teams that made playoffs last season. And then you got Purpose Gaming and Future Black, brand new teams that know not too much about. Group C, only 1 returning team out of that group, and that's Remorse Gaming. Which we didn't talk about this, but Remorse Gaming's average placement is top 10. So, see how that goes. They've made playoffs past couple seasons. And then you got 5 new teams. Dream Gaming, Elite Force, Ego Squad, and Helix Esports, which is going to be EWG's 14, whatever that one is called. And they got Texas Rage. Not too much is known about all these guys. So, definitely going to be interesting to see how these go. Going down to Group D, you got Smoked Out, Elite Esports Academy, Rally Royals, Team Iron Wolf, Division 0, Division Black. 3 returning teams, 3 new teams. That will be so fun to watch, especially Division 0, Purple and Black going against each other. And then the Rally Royals versus Division fights. Like those will be some pretty like heated and competitive matches. Can't wait to see what you guys do. Just see how that goes. Then you got the toughest division. I'm going to say it straight out. This is the toughest division to fight in. I get that some people didn't like seeing it. It's tough. You got an all-girls team in Elite Esports Pink. That should be fun to see what they do against these teams. You got Lucid Empire, who's also new. Then you got 4 returning teams. Sorry, 3. No, sorry. FaZe is a new team. You have 3 returning teams. The returning champions are in this group, and the returning runner-ups are in this group that are going to be going against Galaxy Gaming, FaZe Academy, Elite Esports Pink, and Lucid Empire. This will be a tough group. This will be a fun, competitive group. You obviously, a lot of people will look at it right off the rip. You got 3 top dogs. But I think these 3 bottom teams are going to shock some people. As everything kind of gets through, I know a lot of people probably got some questions. You guys are more than welcome to start asking questions. We will actually now answer them. As we're done with the reveal, we'll kind of go into a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Might as well do it now for everyone to see and hear.
I gotta reopen the stream so I can see the chat. There we go.
I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to kind of think about your questions. If you don't have any questions, we will, by the time 9:30 hits, so 3 minutes, we will probably end the stream from there. So feel free to ask away.
You've got 2 questions right away, Doc.
Toxic at the moment, because let me actually quickly go look. At the moment, I know one is. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Yeah, okay, at the moment, one team. Trig, I think you're banned for questions, Trig.
Iron Wolf, what exactly do you mean how Sunday is going to play out?
Toxic, to answer your question, one team is currently waiting. So if we get 5 more teams, we'll open up a new group for those 6 teams.
It's because Trig wants to join a good team, Doc. No, I'm kidding.
Fire you right on the spot.
Please don't. I like my position. I'm waiting to see if Iron Wolf will answer what he means by Sunday.
I'll be typing it out. Iron Wolf, to kind of answer. Oh, you want to know if we pick? So give us a few days. So by Sunday, give us by Sunday, we will have who you guys face all set up. All right, because that's like officially we're starting Sunday night, or it'll be Monday morning. Like Monday morning will pop. Like I guarantee Monday morning is when we'll have everything set up. So at the moment, we only got where you guys are at. We are gonna make the whole schedule thingy out to this weekend, and hopefully we put it out Sunday. If not, it will be out Monday. Who you guys face and everything. So just kind of keep an eye out. We'll have everything updated to where you can go to find that, and we will put out an update in the Discord on all for you guys.
And also, just so you guys know, the dates, well, the time frame for each match is Sunday to Saturday.
Yes, Sunday to Saturday. But we are lenient with the whole thing, so typically it's Sunday to Saturday unless you talk with another team. As long as it's done before playoffs, you just got to make sure the other team's okay with it. Do not ghost the team, okay? Do not ghost. Please get in contact when you know who you're playing with. Get them to know what your guys' schedules are. You can pick
Yes.
times, yes, unless it's playoffs for you new teams. Championship Sunday or championship weekend for playoffs. If you happen to make that Friday, Saturday championship for playoffs, there are set times. No ifs, ands, or buts, unless we have a spare time frame to use, which we usually don't. If you can't make your time, you have to let somebody know, for one. Okay? We don't want to see a situation where it's like, it's also in playoffs, it's also going to tie in with that. If you cannot make the day frame, like the time frame of your playoff match, because like you have a LAN to go to, that's you guys got to plan for that. So like when we get all of this situated, and you know the weeks playoffs, usually about a week, 2 weeks, you need to make sure you plan around that too. If you have a LAN that weekend of a playoff match, you got to make sure, hey, I can't make this. I got to sadly forfeit. Or, hey, can we play this day at the LAN center? You just got to let us know. So, just letting you all know now. A lot of the return teams know this. So, if you're a new team, you just got to know. We'll be putting out periodic updates on a lot of stuff. So, you'll get to see that.
Also, so all of you guys know, when it comes to playoffs, rosters will be locked before playoffs. So I highly suggest you have your 2 substitutes. Each team is allowed 6 players, no more. Please try and have your 6 for playoffs, because if it's playoffs and one of you can't make it and you only have 4 players, you will be forced to forfeit. We will not play a 4v3.
It's Iron Wolf, the ending prize pool. As of right now, at least 900 plus. I don't know the full calculations right now. We won't know them until we start. Tricky the owner, he has all the calculations for that. You guys will, if you guys ask that later on, we will tell you. Just at the moment, we don't have the full calculations, but I'm at least 900 plus to 1,000. So, and that's spread out between first, second, and third usually. Okay, so we just don't have the calculations at the moment because we're unsure how many teams we're going to end up having. So, just letting you all know that now. So, if we end up getting 5 more teams to fill out the next bracket pool, prize pool gets bumped up a little bit.
Also, for the people returning who know how it worked in season 1, there might be a change. It is not 100% yet, but there might not be match channels this time. If there is, an announcement will be put out so you will all know. And for the new teams that might be a little confused, in previous seasons, we had match channels to stop you from having to, go in the league sheet, find the person that you're going up against, and then find them on Discord or anything like that. We had match channels, so there was a place where you could talk to the other team and it all be seen by an admin if there were any issues. As of this point in time, though, we are not sure if that's going to be a possibility for this season. But once we know, we will let all of you know.
Also, on another note that I forgot to mention when we were talking about information, we have gotten rid of voice channels in terms of team voice chats. We are working on something to where if you guys wish to use that, you can create it and it pretty much like okay. Then the second you leave, it's gone. It's like it's just something that gets created. The only thing we will say, if it is casted, there will be voice channels for you to join for those casters to do listen-ins. Especially if it's one of our premier casters. They love doing listen-ins. They love listening to that. They love doing commentary after the fact of their listen-ins. So if you have a caster that is doing listen-ins, you have to be in the voice chats that we're going to be making for that. Just so you guys know, because they're here to cast for you. They want to do some voice. They want to do that. If you guys don't want that, you gotta let them know beforehand. So you guys
Also,
know.
if you're in a voice channel for a casted match, there is a 4-person maximum on it, unless there is an admin in there. Because we can't have the scum of the people who, watch the stream and try and relay information to their teams. Every casted stream will have a delay on it, but just in case, it is 4 people maximum per voice channel when it comes to a casted match.
All right. Any more questions?
I think they got stuck with an ad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type it in just in case. Just try to just disable the ads. No, a lot of people are starting to. They got their questions answered or something, so they're starting to hop off.
Yeah.
Just fine. Okay. Iron Wolf has no more questions. Give it about 2 minutes, and no other ones. We'll just end it. Give off last hurrah.
I look forward to going against Iron Wolf. They seem very eager.
Hey, I'm just saying, Iron Wolf is pretty eager. I mean, they wanted to join.
They wanted to join the hardest division. Swap them out with Elite Esports. I'm kidding.
Look, if they want to do that, they can talk. They can talk to Lucky. All right. We'll take
But if they
last
do
call
that,
for questions.
we'd have Division 0 going against each other and Elite Esports going against each other in the same group. I like that confidence.
I know you have Dasher on the squad. Anyways, all right. It looks like we don't have any more questions, so we're gonna end it here. Thank you for coming out for the reveal. For all you new teams, good luck as you guys are coming to show out. You
Also,
guys.
keep an eye out for the podcasts during the season.
Yeah, I was just about to start talking about that.
Yeah, you can.
For you guys as new teams, we do have a podcast. It is hosted by me on my Twitch. Every now and again, it will get put on Twitch called The Back Room. Something I just do for fun. I talk about every team. You get my honest takes on everything. And it's just something that kind of is a laid back approach to everything. You get to see us admins kind of laid back. For me, for example, you guys get to see me kind of just go into everything. I'm completely honest on everything. I be unbiased as I can on that podcast. So you guys are interested in it, keep your eye out for that. That will be put up. It usually is weekly. I don't know if I'll be able to start it this week. I might have one. Next week I don't think I'll have one. I'm busy. So we'll just see how that goes. Just keep your eyes out if you guys are interested. If not, all good. It's just something we do for fun. So with that being said, we will end it here. You guys rock. Thank you for coming out. Good luck to all the teams. Can't wait to see what you guys do. And you all have a great night.